who's the topmost swan-like devotee and wandering mendicant, who's kindly come to us standing in darkness, forcing our eyes open with the torchlight of knowledge, Srimad Bhagavatam. And the same unlimited obeisance of the Lord seed of my spiritual master's divine grace, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, who is also the topmost 10th generation of Rupanuga followers, and who has come to give Bhav Bhakti to all those who are qualified. So Maharaj is asked to speak about Srila Gurudev's appearance in 1996 after he left Fullerton, the Hindu temple in LA. He came to New Braj, and there he introduced himself as the first disciple of Srila Prabhupada. That was very impressive. Then he introduced himself that only on his order has he come to the Western world to speak. That was also reminiscence of our spiritual master's instruction from his guru to come to the Western world by his order and preach. Srila Gurudev, before he came, he was ordained in so many different ways by Mahaprabhu, by Srila Vaman Maharaj, by all the Pandits and scholars of Vrindavan, and they all asked him to give his mercy so liberally, not minorly, but majorly. Not like a little water hose, but like a big fire hose, blowing it out. So he thought, what will I do? He said, I will come to the West and I will go to the places where Swamiji opened his centers. I will meet and waterize as many of his disciples as I can, and I will also laugh as much as possible. So with this mission, he came to New Braj, and by his mercy, by his continence, by his presence, many of us became immediately attracted and were ready to join his mission. How did he start to waterize? He immediately began to tell Braj pastimes. Pastimes of Vrindavan, pastimes of Krishna and the cowherd boys, Krishna and Mother Yasoda, Krishna and the gopis. He was so kind that from this original experience, 4 literatures appeared. One was Shri Shastakam, one was Govinda Lilamrita, one was Bhakti Rasayan,
Nectar of Govinda.
and one was Nectar of Govinda Lila.
Yeah. And going beyond Vaikuntha.
Going beyond
Yes.
Vaikuntha. So these 4 books were his original offering, and they were just full of Hari Katha, which we had never heard before, and inspired us greatly. Then he also said one time that I translated many books, and many of my books were done by doing from his lectures. But he said this biography of Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshava, I wrote every single word. This book explained everything about the history of what happened after Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati left this world. We had never heard. Srila Gurudev, when he joined the mission, he was ordered to first translate Jaiva Dharma. But he told Srila Keshav Maharaj in humble humility that how can I present this transcendental literature when I myself have not realized it? He said it is like a thief who has claimed his stolen property as his own. So Srila Gurudev, when he came to the West, he immediately authorized that this book should be translated into English. And he offered that to the world. So in so many ways, one of his transcendental missions was to put in writing all of his heart's realizations and all of the gifts that he wanted to give. One time he said, I know we're not qualified, but if I don't give this, it will be gone forever. So he was authorized to do this. One time the Pandit said, oh, you may be seduced by the Western thought. Gurudev said, no, I will give Vrindavan to them. I have that power. So Srila Gurudev manifested his power when he came to New Braj. He captured our hearts, and he started us again chanting mantra, chanting our rounds, even becoming inspired to engage in the activities of Bhakti Yoga. Srila Gurudev's life is one of miracle after miracle after miracle. And if one does not believe in miracles, then this is not the path for them. Srila Gurudev, not often, but he said that we have not come to approach the court of justice, but to approach the court of mercy. So how is this mercy raining down? It is to sit in the presence of a Braj Rashik Vimukh Mahabhagwat and simply hear his Harikatha. My godbrother Nirguna told me once how he sat for many, many hours in Mathura and hearing Gurudev's Harikatha in Hindi, not knowing a word of what was going on, but sitting and staying. So this is the one of the ways by which his mercy has descended upon us. He has created this festivals for the whole world to become attracted to the Harikatha of Vrindavan. Srila Gurudev one time said that Bhaktisiddhanta said that what is the difference between our Gaudiya line and all other Vaishnava lines? He said they believe that Krishna is Radha's. No, they believe that Radha is Krishna's, and that we believe that Krishna is Radha's. And so in this way, the unique nature of Radha Dasyam has been firmly explained. He firmly explained the mantra Tulasi Krishna Prayasi Seva Adikara Diye Kara Nijadasi. We had chanted this mantra every day for 10 years, twice a day, English and Sanskrit, but we didn't have even the slightest clue on what it meant. But he explained this thoroughly, establishing what was Manjari Bhav and how it was the exclusive goal of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to offer to this world. Any other desire, any other goal is just a sentiment of the material mind, not understanding the absolute conclusion of this Braj Katha. So Srila Gurudev established this so conclusively that he made us want this thing that we could have never imagined by our wildest dream. Although our Srila Prabhupada, the first book that I obtained was Krishna book. And Krishna book was 10th canto. It was very decisively presented that Vrindavan is different from everywhere else in existence. He established that, our Srila Prabhupada established that in Vrindavan no one knows that Krishna is God. And this became a wonder of wonders. So our Srila Gurudev explained these things. He explained what was the goal of our lives and how we can obtain this goal. So on this day of his coming to New Braj, by his causeless mercy, and coming 14 times year after year, I am remembering his lotus feet. One time on his appearance day in Hawaii, we were all making offerings to him. And I approached and gave him a sum of money, which he quickly put in his pocket and said, "I don't want that." And he hit me in the chest 3 times. And it was soft, but it like hit deep. And I said, "Oh, Gurudev, I've given you my heart." And he said, "Yes, but it is locked, and you have kept the key." So I understood that only full surrender, which I have not been able to do, is necessary to unlock his complete mercy. Srila Sripad Maharaj said that all devotees are getting his general mercy, but one has to be a surrendered soul to get his deep transcendental mercy, by which one will have the realization that is needed to progress beyond the inertia of our material minds and hearts full of sense gratification and material desires. So on this day, I am remembering his transcendental lotus feet. I am remembering all of his books. Bhakti Rasayan, Bhakti Rahasya. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, one of his last books was this Bhakti Rahasya on how to do bhajan and how to control the mind. So I am stopping here, offering my respectful obeisances unto His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami, and to all our Guru Varga, who has all the same goal and the same purpose to try to bring us to Braj without any material attachments, and to engage in unmotivated, uninterrupted service to their lotus feet.
Srila Gurudev ki jai. Then Mahabharat Prabhu mentioned about Nirguna Prabhu. Now his turn. Please.
Om Aganatimiram Dasya Ganandana Salakaya Chakshurumilitamena Tasma Shri Gurave Namaha. Offer my humble obeisances, unlimited time at the lotus feet. My Diksha Guru is. It was what can we say? It was one of the best days of our life. First meeting Srila Prabhupada, and later on meeting Srila Gurudev. He came to our house, and as Mahi said, in '96, we had been having festivals and programs since 1980 in New Braj, and many sannyasis came, nice personalities, many nice lectures. I was greatly surprised. I had never thought I would find someone on the level of Srila Prabhupada. These personalities, what can I say, we witnessed, they are like Shukadeva Goswami, who can ride in the hearts of all. They are omniscient personalities, Ragatmika, from this spiritual world. So that's why these miracles and unbelievable talk to the heart pastimes took place. I like the example that our acharyas coming down in this line, all these bona fide acharyas have come to give prema bhakti, in Braj prema bhakti. And we are cups to hold this, or we can only hold so much. So again and again they come and they try to give this bhakti to us, this devotion, this love for Krishna. And Gurudev was very happy coming to New Braj. He later on wrote us that he was overwhelmed with the love and affection, almost mad with the love and affection that the devotees gave him. I like one verse in this regard. The yoginam ape sarvasham magate nantaratmana shadavan bhajate yomam same yuktamo. So of all the yogis, he who abides in me in great faith, worshipping me in transcendental loving service, is the most intimately united with me and is the highest of all. So there are many. There are karmis, there are jnanis, there are yogis, and all of them, in order to attain something, to attain the fruits of their labor, still only Bhagavan will reward these fruits. And of all of them, whether one is, how's that verse, whether one is full of material desires, has no material desires, or simply wants to worship Krishna, in all cases, worship Krishna. He is the one. So, Bhakti Devi, of all these yogis, he who abides in me in great faith, that is a Bhakti yogi. That is a Bhakti yogi, and that's why he's the highest of all. Krishna's, if we worship Krishna with desire in our hearts, there's a desire for material happiness, or if we worship him with wanting knowledge, or if we worship him wanting cities, these things will not make us happy. Only bhakti, only this love for Krishna will make us happy. And Gurudev came to give us this. And as Mahi said, he flooded us with the Hari Katha, Maharaj Hari Katha. And he says, like he said, we were not really qualified for this, but how would you get these impressions if I don't give them to you? So he came like that. And with your Diksha Guru, it's explained that actually there is some fear, there is some awe and reverence with Diksha Guru. But with Siksha Guru, it comes down, like he explained, like an uncle. You may be more open to your uncle, or you might be a little more fearful of your father. So like this, he became very close to us. And we always understood that he was the perfected soul from the spiritual world, and he had come with us. The Badger festivals were wherever he went, it was illuminated. Everything was illuminated. The persons in their hearts became illuminated. Everyone became enlivened. That's what I saw when he first got out of the car in Badger in '96. I was thinking, oh, I don't know this person. There's controversies. There's this and that. I thought, just worship him like a pure devotee, and then you'll be able to make a good decision. So be there. We had kirtan, we had flower garlands like this, and lo and behold, he revealed to us that he was that great personality. One time he mentioned that to one astrologer, he says, you may do some calculation to find this or that about a person, but when I see a person's face, I see their last 10,000 lifetimes. He was just beyond the beyond, and these personalities are honored throughout the universe, and I always felt extremely lucky just to be there, be a small part of it, and he churned this ocean of devotion, and made us cry. What more can I say?
Hare Krishna. You said everything. Chaitanya Chaitamrit Kaviraj Goswami say mitam cha saram cha. Essence. In short words, the essence of all Gurudev's mission. Thank you so much. Now I can invite Chandrika Didi. Say a few words. Yeah. Please. Tomorrow. Today's the day.
offer my respectful obeisances unto Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada and to Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj Srila Gurudev. So I just want to mention one aspect of Srila Gurudev's mission that I think is very important. He made a bridge from Vaidhi Bhakti to Raganuga Bhakti. This was very important. And he had the ability, the realization, and the understanding of how to give it, even to Westerners. So he was able to give a platform that was so dynamic, but at the same time so foundational, that we have become inspired to try for something that is not ordinary, something very rare. So I read that Srila Sanatana Goswami, that his Brihad Bhagavatamrita, the first book of the Goswami's literature, not only gave a foundation in Sambandha Gyan, but also gave the relationship between Vaidhi and Raganuga. He actually bridged that. I'm still trying to understand how, but with Srila Gurudev, he gave so many literatures, he gave so many lectures to try to attract us so that we would have a spontaneous mood, but well founded in Sambandha, so that we could make advancement. So I just so much appreciate that he gave us everything that we need to try to move forward. And that because I lived in Vrindavan for some years and went to Mathura, I saw how well he trained his disciples. And that is such a glorification of him, that he trained his disciples to be advanced in spiritual life and also to be very compassionate, so that they were able to take up his mission also, not only in India, but all over the world. Much appreciation for that. Hari Bol.
Very nice. Thank you. This is what I spoke on this point in the morning. Okay. The journey from Vaidhi Bhakti to Raganuga Bhakti. The journey from chant and be happy to chant and cry. Yeah. The journey from chant to and be happy to chant and cry. Acha. So, Manjari Didi, please.
So, speaking about Srila Gurudev's mission in coming to the West, and I first met Srila Gurudev in India, and I was fortunate that it was Srila Prabhupada's appearance day, and I was invited to the Mathura temple and the Keshavji Godiva, and I saw the program that Gurudev had arranged to glorify Srila Prabhupada on his appearance day. And I didn't know him. maybe that was the first time I was seeing him. And I was just so surprised. I came back to the Krishna Balaram Mandir, and they asked me to speak about Prabhupada, and I was totally unprepared. And so I described how I saw in a Gaudiya Math that they were worshipping Srila Prabhupada on his appearance day. I was so impressed. I didn't realize at that time there was so much politics going on, and and it was almost like inadvertently, because I didn't know Gurudev at that time. Inadvertently, I was glorifying him, and I think that Prabhupada must have been very pleased, because everything that happened after that brought me closer. And I can see, you're asking what Gurudev brought to the West, but in a personal way, for me, I can see that what I learned from him was what Srila Prabhupada wanted me to learn, or wants me to learn. And even this Prabhupada's appearance day is giving me this gift of being able to study under someone who was able to explain Raganuga Bhakti. I remember once he asked me to, maybe I've said this before even, that to explain what is the innermost mood of my Guru Maharaj, and I was shocked, and I said, I can't do that, and he just told me to sit down. Then later afterwards, I went to him and I said, how can I explain the innermost mood of my Guru Maharaj when I haven't experienced that? You know, it's not something that I know. And he said, I have not even seen the innermost mood of your Guru Maharaj. It is so high. He said, but it's not to say that we can't know it. He said, we understand what is the Manabhishta of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? And I understood that this is how we know that Srila Prabhupada is following in the footsteps of Srila Rupa Goswami, who understand the Manabhishta of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And so in this way, he was giving me directions, and once I understood this, it became very clear that this is what Srila Prabhupada wanted. He wanted me to be trained. Just like Gurudev he was mentioning at the Mathura Math, the classes there at the Mathura Math were like a training session for the brahmacharis. All of a sudden, he would say, stand up and speak. What is the difference between Gyan and Vigyan? And they'd have to stand up and speak it. Or he would ask, and once we had Krishna Tattva, why is Krishna Swartik? He would say. And then the sannyasis were asked to speak it. Swartik means selfish. One definition of Swartik is selfish. And so they're thinking, how can we say it? It's Krishna Tattva, it's not Leela. And so they were kind of stymied. Most ended up speaking why Krishna isn't Swartik. But, and then Madhu Maharaj finally was just defined what is Swarta, Swa-arta, one's own benefit. And so he was able to, and Gurudev was pleased. And he was like that. He was a teacher. He was training. And it was our good fortune that he was training everyone. When he would come, like to Badger, he was watching everyone and seeing their progress and encouraging them, or stopping them if it was going the wrong way. But he was such an acharya, such a teacher, such a trainer, and we are so fortunate to be able to have learned what we could. Anyway.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Very nice. Thank you. Sridham Prabhu.
Goodness. Calling on the dog in the room, huh?
Very well.
Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Dena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Srila Gurudev revitalized our spiritual lives. He, by his presence, he encouraged us. By his living example, he imbued new life in our desire to be devotees, to be engaged in the processes of bhakti. And not only by his own personal shakti and his own example, but along with him came new songs from our favorite songwriters. Narottam Das Thakur songs, new Bhaktivinoda Thakur songs. All of these things were just like, wow, I thought I knew, but I didn't know anything. And then he brought all these new scriptures and all the new stories, just the leelas, oh my God, the twists in the tale. Like we thought we knew the Krishna stories, and then he would just twist it, and you would be like, what? Brahma did what? And then it was so exciting when you would go to his class. You never knew what you were going to hear new. Like the other night, Maharaj, you said some things. I was like, wow, I love that. You know, and so it was so exciting to go to his classes. And just seeing that he had embodied all the qualities of a guru, all the qualities of a pure devotee, his magnanimity, you know, he was just so kind and so, he would know how to speak to every person on their level. You know, I would see some Guru, when he first started coming, I would see some of my friend Gurukulis come up, and I would be like, oh, what is he going to say? But as soon I gave that up because I knew he always knew what to say. Whether it was wear Tulsi beads, maybe that's what they needed to hear, or come and sit right here, you know, depending what they needed to hear. And, you know, of course, he encouraged me personally so much because he would get me to do the dramas, and I didn't know anything. I really thought I knew things. I had some ego that I knew, but I didn't know anything. And he would just smash our performances for the first dozen times. Oh, that was wrong. Did you even read the Srimad Bhagavatam? And we were like, what? Oh. So we'd have to go back and we would actually have to read it. And go, oh yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. So yeah, like Mataji said, he was a teacher. He is a teacher. He's not gone. Vaishnavas never leave. He's not gone. He's still teaching us, still encouraging us at the level that we're at, low as that may be. You know, chant more rounds, whatever we need. Srila Gurudev when I saw how he encouraged, how he created this stir. Before Srila Gurudev came to Badger, we did dramas, we had a devotional life going on. But we thought this was great. We're with devotees. This is what we're supposed to do. This is where the nectar is. Then Srila Gurudev came and we just realized what we had before was petering out and it was lackluster. Srila Gurudev created this Vaikuntha atmosphere. I know Vrindavan, but I mean the idea that festivals, all the time festivals. We were like involved, and then when he left, we thought about when he was there, and then when he was about to come, we engaged ourselves in preparing, and then all the devotees who traveled throughout the world to come there, and still he's doing that. Still he's doing that for us. And I remember Srila Prabhupada, and I remember that feeling of a Superman. And Srila Gurudev, when I saw him, I saw, oh, this is Srila Prabhupada. Jai.
Shravan, say. 15 minutes left. Please. Everyone's contributing something. Yes. Okay, Shravan Prabhu advising that we will continue this offering tomorrow as well because there's so many devotees. And you want me to speak something on this? Well, it's very elaborate subject. Cannot be in 15 minutes. This morning we heard some glories of Srila Gurudev's contribution. What was his mission? So, from many perspectives we heard, and we also heard from many devotees here. Srila Gurudev always used to say, and if he's saying this means 1000% correct, that his mission is not his mission. That's the mission of entire Guru Parampara. Gurudev was on mission. There are many reasons. We heard this morning, many reasons why he came. To purify Western world. Bhagavatam says, Tirth kurvanti tirthani. What to speak of ordinary village and town? But devotees, pure devotees, associates like Srila Gurudev can even purify tirthas. Can even purify holy river Ganges and tirthas. So he came to Western world to purify, which was already purified by another Bhaktivedanta, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. But to plant that seed, which Srila Prabhupada planted on this Western world, on the order of his Guru Maharaj, to water that seed, because after Srila Prabhupada, 1977, many devotees falling weak, they gave up chanting, they started their business, they started smoking again, which was their addiction before. With the association of Srila Prabhupada, Srila Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, everyone was, because of his presence, everyone started following 4 regulative principles. But when he left, there was no one to chastise, to correct, to check on, and lack of association makes weak. Indulging in many illegal practices, especially smoking, etc. But Srila Gurudev not only just saying I was the first and the best servant of Swami Prabhupada, Swamiji. Not only saying, but he actually following that. Servant means serving Srila Prabhupada. How he served Srila Prabhupada? When he heard all these things happening, he wanted to again enlighten everyone, again ignite that fire, developing that greed to attain Braj Bhav, which was the only mission of Krishna to come on this planet. Prem ras nirjas korite aswadan, rag marg bhakti loke korite pracharan. Rasik shekhar Krishna param karun. These are the 2 prime reasons for Krishna to come. Rag marg bhakti loke korite pracharan. To spread Raganuga Bhakti means Braj Bhav. That's the mission. That was the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Radha Pranay Mahima ki drisho baniva. To distribute this without any consideration, one is qualified or not qualified. Patra apatra vicharam na kurote nacha param vikshate. Mahaprabhu came to give this. Chari bhav bhakti diya nachai mutri bhuvan. I will give this 4 bhavs, dasya, sakhya, vasalya and madhur bhav, and I will make the whole universe dance. These 4 bhavs very prominent in Braj, and especially madhur bhav. Mahaprabhu came to give this tatta bhav ichamai, in the words of Srila Gurudev, that manjari bhav. Swa bhakti shriyam, the beauty of that. That was the only mission of Mahaprabhu, not restricted to their Sankirtan. By Sankirtan, one will get qualified to attain that. By Sankirtan, one will get entrance to Kunja Kirtan. By performance of Sankirtan, one will get entrance into Kunja Kirtan. Mahaprabhu came to give this bhav. That's why Namo Mahavadanyai, Krishna Prem Pradayate. What he came to give, which was never given before. Tatta Bhav Ichamai means Anarpitam Charim Chirat Karunyavatin Kalo Samarpetam Unnatujarasam Swabhakti Shriyam. The beauty of that Swabhakti. And that is Manjari Bhav. Following the footsteps of Ragatmik Jans. Ragatmik means those who have spontaneous love for Krishna. Ishte Swaraski Ragam. Spontaneous love, unconditional love. Not they develop that love, it is natural. And following the footsteps of Ragatmik means Raganuga Bhakti. This was the mission of Krishna to come. When I will descend here, I will come with my associates and I will perform my pastimes. Everyone will get greed to attain those pastimes. That's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Jivare karane asya prapanche lila kaile suvistar Gopinath mama nivedan suno. In this song, Jivera karane asya prapanche lila kaile suvistar lila kaile suvistar. For the jivas, Gopinath Krishna descend and expand his pastime, so that by seeing this one will develop greed And that was the mission of Gurudev, to develop greed. Tatra lolam moolam ekam janma koti sukritna labhed, which cannot be acquired from anywhere, which cannot be earned or cannot be buy from any store. Only by association of those who are greedy. Gurudev has this greed. And he traveled to Western world. And I will not say to Western world, but also Eastern world. Many bogus philosophies prevailing in India. And was. Gurudev came to smash all those philosophies by, and not only smashing, but creating that greed in the heart. Even those who are born in Mathura and Braj Mandal, they are not greedy for Brajabhav. And they are addressing Krishna as Bhagwan Krishna. I was just sitting behind Gurudev in one Kartik Parikrama, I think year 2002. And Gurudev, with all devotees, thousands of devotees, we went to Gokul to have darshan of Krishna. And the head priest there, they said, now you all going to have darshan of Bhagwan Krishna. And he said many things. And he said, Swamiji, would you like to say something? He said, yes. Without any fear, Gurudev said, yeah, I didn't expected this words from the Pujari ji here. He's elderly person. I never ever heard in Braj anyone have this mood that Krishna is Supreme Lord. What kind of Brajvasis are here? Openly he said, this is Brajabhav, where no one believes Krishna is Supreme Personality. Krishna is my son, my beloved. Only this mood, Brajabhav. So even those, not Western world, but even India and also in Brajadham, developing this greed in the heart of Mathura Vasis. He started his mission from there. Charity starts from home. When he started preaching in Mathura, from there he started this. When no one was coming in the temple because of fear that these are temple of Bengalis and they know black magic. No one was entering. Yeah, that's true. No one was entering in that temple because Bengalis are there. And they came from Bengal and they are very expert in black magic. They can make human beings to goat, etc. This was going on, the gossip in whole Mathura. Srila Gurudev started this mission there. 4 house programs, 5 house programs, visiting them, inviting them. And when everyone heard, we born in Mathura and we don't know the glories of Mathura. We born in Braj, we don't know the glories of Braj. And what is our mission? Gurudev started this from Mathura. And then India. And then Western world. The same mission. Not separate for Western world and for Eastern world. Is the same mission. With the same compassion. With the same mood of one is qualified or not qualified. I will speak. I will develop this greed in the heart. So Srila Gurudev came to give this. To give another life. To those who lost their life. Again, in the absence of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Living but dead. Srila Gurudev came to give another life because only life comes from life. What is life? Pran. And what is pran? Shadang Sharnagati Haibe Jahar Tahar Pratna Sune Shinand Kumar. Bhakater Pran in that song. Shikhayo Sharnagati Bhakater Pran. Sharnagati means surrenderness, which has 6 limbs. Anukulasya Sankalpam Pratikulasa Vivarjana, accepting those things which are favorable to bhakti. and rejection of those things which are unfavorable to bhakti. Firm faith, Krishna is my protector, and full conviction, he is my maintainer. Humility and self-surrender, 6 limbs of Sharanagati. Gurudev fully surrender to his mission and therefore life. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he defined this: Pran ache jahar se hetu prachar. Who can preach? One who has life. Only the one who has life can give life. Therefore life comes from life. Gurudev gave this life. Again, no need to get weak. Start again. And so many devotees got inspired with the presence of and in the association of Gurudev, and they regain Krishna consciousness. That was the mission of Srila Gurudev. Not only in Western world, but also in Eastern world. Everywhere, universal. Then Gurudev's mission, 2 Bhakti Vedants, very famous around the world. One Bhakti Vedant came to say, I said this morning, to uplift, as in his language, 2-legged animal, one who is not following complete regulated human life and living animal life, known as sophisticated animals. In his language, Srila Prabhupada used to say, human being but living animal life, naked, without any samskar. He uplifts that consciousness from very degraded consciousness, naked, smoking, drinking, drugs, no samskar, no marriage, nothing. Srila Prabhupada introduced this Vedic system. Want to get married? Yes, according to the Shastras, Vedic marriage, fire ceremony, and with mantras. So from very degraded to human consciousness, and not only human consciousness but to Vaishnava consciousness, made everyone Vaishnava and Vaishnavis. That consciousness with very impressive and appears very simple slogan saying, chant and be happy. That was the need of the time. But when everyone was fully aware of the philosophy, Srila Gurudev, with this mission, the mission of Krishna, the mission of Mahaprabhu, and the mission of Sri Rupa Goswami, and Sanatan Goswami, and Raghunath Das Goswami, and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and Narottam Thakur, and Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, Param Gurudev, Srila Swami Maharaj, and all Acharyas. Same line mission. I will explain one by one how. Something inspired me this morning and it came out. So, what I was saying?
I'm sorry.
Right now the Acharya's mission is the same.
Chant and be happy.
Chant and be happy. Gurudev came to give. Chant and cry. This is another level of consciousness. Because without crying, one cannot get Brajabhav. Everyone is crying. What is that meaning of crying? Crying means sadness, some problems, sufferings. But this crying and happiness is one and the same thing. Those who are crying for Krishna, they are feeling bliss in their heart. Who is not crying? Tell me. Is Radharani not crying? Is Krishna not crying? Is Mahaprabhu not crying? The Goswami is not crying? Acharya is not crying? Brajvasi is not crying? Queens of Dwarka not crying? Mathuravasi is not. Who is there who is not crying? We are not crying. Because their object of love is Krishna. And they are always and always chanting Krishna and crying for Krishna. Gurudev came with this mission to make us cry for Krishna. Srila Guru Gobind Maharaj said, crying school. Gurudev said, chant and be cry. Chant and cry. Chant with crying. So journey from chant and be happy to chant with crying. That's Raganuga Bhakti. But his mission was not different from the mission of Srila Prabhupada. The same mission. We need that vision to see. What is that which was not present in the books of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada? Everything is there. Nectar of devotion. Another form of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. The commentaries in Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita, everything is there. But Srila Gurudev highlighted that openly. Because Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada and almost all his associates, he said, our whole life spent in cutting jungles. Cutting jungle means to explain to the world, this is not bhakti, this is not bhakti, this is not bhakti, this is not bhakti, and this is also not bhakti, and that is also not bhakti, and what you are doing is not bhakti, this is not bhakti. Smashing all philosophies. Srila Prabhupada said, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prithvi te dharma name joto katha chale, Bhagavad kare paripurna chale. On the name of religion, all those philosophies prevailing in the world, they are just kapat, cheating propensity. Kaitav, dharma projit kaitav, all cheating. Some is speaking about dharma, some is speaking about artha, some is speaking about kama and moksha. They are not speaking about pancham purushat, Krishna prem. They are all cheating. So this is not bhakti, this is not bhakti, this is not bhakti. Srila Prabhupada lamenting in his last days saying, my whole time just wasted in explaining this is not bhakti. I didn't got any opportunity to express myself that what is bhakti. So much endeavors. Not only Prabhupada but all associates of Prabhupada. Smashing those philosophies. Srila Gurudev took this special mood as remnants of all his acharyas, his Diksha and Shiksha Guru, to explain what is bhakti. And he made everyone learn this. What is bhakti? Anya vilashita shunyam jnana karmad navritam anukulena krishna nushilanam bhaktir uttama. Krishna nushilanam, uttama bhakti. And that's why he sanctioned his website name purebhakti.com on this verse of Sri Rupa Goswami. Bhaktir uttama. Uttam bhakti with favorable mood. That's the mission Srila Gurudev carried. The mission of Srila Prabhupada. So how we can say Gurudev mission is different from the mission of Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj and others? No. The same mission. This is what Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada wanted to give. But he made, in the words of Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he made one platform which was so difficult. Lot of efforts and endeavors were there. Tirelessly he worked for so many years and preached Krishna consciousness around the world because everyone was suffering. To make them understand what is happiness. Krishna consciousness is full of happiness. So come. The whole world can stay in this Krishna consciousness in my temple. I have so much facilities. I can accommodate everyone very boldly. And Gurudev came with this mission. Now you have learned this. You got samskar done, you got diksha done. Now I'm here to uplift you more, directing you towards Braj Bhav, to make you understand which Krishna we have to worship. Other philosophies say Dwarka Krishna, Mathura Krishna. Gurudev said no. Aradhya Bhagwan Brajesh Tanyas Tad Dham Vrindavanam. Our only Aradhya, worshipable, is Krishna of Vrindavan. And more specific, this Krishna of Raktak Patrak Dasya Ras, this Krishna of Sridham Subal Sakhya Ras, this Krishna of Yashoda Nandan Nandanandan. But Radha Kant, Radha Raman. As Mahaprabhu said, Gopi Bharatu Padakamleo Das Das Anudas. The servant of the servant of the servant of beloved of the gopis Krishna, that Krishna. So, holding this legacy of all our Goswamis, the jewels which are present in the scriptures, Gurudev took out those jewels and took this challenge. Many were not happy. Many were not happy when Gurudev started preaching openly about the books of Goswamis. Gurudev said, I have no fear. Because this is the mission of all our acharyas. Gurudev followed the mission of Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. What was his mission? Namo Gaur Kishoraya Sakshat Viragya Murte Vipralambe Rasam Bodhe Padam Bujayate Namaha. Vipralam. In mood of separation, Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj crying, Kothai go Prema Mai Radhe Radhe. Oh Radhe, where are you? Tomar Kangal, Tomar Dake, Radhe Radhe. I am your beggar. Please give your darshan to me. Dekha diyo prana rakhe, Radhe Radhe. I will die without you. This was a mission of Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. And in same line, the mission of Srila Gurudev. Not less than Radha Dasyam. And one has to cry like Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. This is the understanding of an acharya, that he has 100 temples around the world or 2000 temples around the world. This is the measurement of an acharya, then how many establishments or temples Srila Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj had? Not only one. Not only one. How many temples or Gaudiya Maths Rup Goswami had? Not one. That's not the measurement. To measure this, this Maharaj has 10 temples, and he has 50, wow. That's the point to check? That's not the barometer. Entering in the school of, Gurudev used to say, entering in the school of Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. Crying in separation, Vipralamba Rasambodha. So mission of Gurudev is not different from the mission of Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. What was the mission of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur? He discovered the birthplace of Mahaprabhu and he established Gaur Nam, Gaur Dham and Gaur Kam. The name of Mahaprabhu, the philosophy of Mahaprabhu and the Dham of Mahaprabhu. Gurudev came as a Duta, as a messenger from the place where he belonged to, Shri Navdeep Dham, as an associate of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He came to Western world with this mission of personal invitation, extending an invitation. All of you please come to Navdeep Dham. to get the mercy of Mahaprabhu. Touch the dham of Mahaprabhu where all offenses get excused. Indra got excused there at Surabhi Kunj. Brahma got excused. Devanand Pandit got excused. This is special dham. Our in conditioned state, our life is full of offenses. So come to this generous dham, Shri Navdeep Dham, to get rid of all your offenses and to get the mercy of Mahaprabhu, to recharge your bhakti. Gurudev used to come every year inviting all devotees, come to Navdeep Dham Parikrama. What was his mission? Was that selfish motive? For us. Personal invitation. Inviting everyone to Braj Mandal Parikrama. The mission of Naradji. If we start pondering on the points, we'll see Srila Gurudev mission is aligned with the Guru mission of everyone. Naradji asked these boons from Krishna. Any person, whatever qualification, if he or she comes to Braj Mandal and pay obeisances to the places of pastime and sitting there hearing those pastimes, must get your prem. Must get your prem dhan, the wealth of your prem. Krishna wondered, how is possible, Naradji? Why are you making it so simple? Narad said, so difficult for Kali Yuga Jivas to attain that prem. But by developing love with the Braj Mandal and the dust of Braj Mandal, Braj Raj, please give this boon to me. Krishna cannot say no. And Krishna gave this boon to Naradji. Gurudev took this mission of Naradji on his head. Because Krishna cannot tell lies. He is Satyam Param Dhimahi. And if he gave this boon to Naradji, Gurudev has firm faith in these words of Krishna. And he himself did Braj Mandal Parikrama for more than 50 years. And he came as a messenger, knocking our door, our heart. Come, Braj Mandal. You will get benefited. I will describe the pastimes of Krishna there. You will get to touch the dust of Vrindavan. Braj Mandal Parikrama. That was the mission of Gurudev, coming to Western world as a messenger, Duta. So in align with the mission of Naradji, in align with the mission of Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Thakur, Gaur Naam, Gaur Dham, Gaur Kam. Gurudev invited everyone to visit this birthplace of Mahaprabhu. Srila Bhakti Siddhanti Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, I was saying this morning, he wanted to spread the glories of Mayapur Dham, and for that he even changed everything, the whole system. Even though there was not so much finances, but he wanted to invite the Britain Governor General to visit Mayapur Dham, Sir George Anderson, who was the Governor General ruling in India, representative of Britain. Srila Prabhupada said, whatever he needs, I will supply him. Whatever he needs. And such warm and eloquent, opulent welcome was given to him. You see those pictures in that book, God Bless the King. And he changed the clothes of sannyasis, wearing pant and coat. You see, Srila Prabhupada sat with him on the same table, asked everyone to serve him nicely. Why? To serving a karmi? Was he a devotee? He was meat eater. And one can question Srila Prabhupada. Mahaprabhu didn't want to see King Pratap Rudra. Mahaprabhu is so strict, following the principle of sannyasi. Sannyasi is not supposed to see the king. Even though Nityan Prabhu, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, all devotees requested Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu became so strict and he said, if you ever disturb me, I will leave Nilachal. I will go somewhere else. Everyone was quiet. Mahaprabhu didn't want to see King Prataprudra. Srila Prabhupada wanted to see king. Not only wanted to see, but also want to invite him to Mayapur Dham. Only one mission. Just by him coming to Mayapur Dham, the news will be spread all over the world. And Mayapur Dham will become famous. The birthplace of Mahaprabhu. You see the insight of Srila Prabhupada. Mission. Spreading the glories of Mayapur Dham. You see? The birthplace of Mahaprabhu. And Srila Gurudev also with this mission. If Gurudev would have not come, how we would have known the glories of Navdeep Dham, Mayapur Dham? Who introduced this? The details of Navdeep Dham. Yadi Gauranga na haito, tabe ki haito, ke man dharite deh, Radhar Mahima, Prema Rasa Sima, Jagato Janato ke. If Mahaprabhu would have not come, the whole world would have been bereft of hearing the glories of Radharani. Yadi Gurudev na haito, tabe ki haito, ke man dharite deh, Radhar Mahima, Prema Rasa Sima, Jagate Janato ke. How we would have learned the glories of Radharani if Srila Gurudev would have not come and taking this mission. That's the speciality, the contribution of Gurudev. That was the mission of Srila Gurudev. He said in Navdeep Parikrama, which dham is superior, Navdeep or Jagannath Puri? We never ever heard, as Sridham Prabhu said, we never ever heard of those details. And it's not written anywhere. But this realization of his bhajan, Gurudev explained with the points from the Shastras and said, Navdeep Dham is superior than Jagannath Puri Dham. With so many points. In Navdeep Parikrama, Gurudev asked all sannyasis, stand up, as Manjuri Didi was saying. Spontaneous. Which dham is superior? You tell, you tell, you tell, you tell. And everyone was telling Jagannath Puri Dham is superior. We also had this idea. And Gurudev, his version smashed all ideas. Gurudev said, you all wrong. His disciples, sannyasis, and also his god brothers, you all are wrong. Navdeep Dham is superior. Why? Because human-like pastime, Laukik Sadbandhubat Bhav in Navdeep Dham. That's not in Jagannath Puri. There is so much opulence. Also, in Ashtakalya Leela Smaran, the eightfold pastimes of Mahaprabhu, there is no narration of Jagannath Puri pastimes. Only Navdeep pastimes. From morning till night. 24 hours. And there were so many points. Spreading the glories of Shri Navdeep Dham. Gaur Dham. Why Mahaprabhu came? 15 years back, I was in 12 years back, one state in India. I was preaching there, and there were some devotees practicing from 30 years. You can all understand from which mission they were. I asked them on behalf of Srila Gurudev, why Mahaprabhu came? What is the mission Mahaprabhu came to this world? Everyone said, Nam Sankirtan, Nam Sankirtan. We also heard this. But Srila Guru said, no, that's secondary. Whereas I was understanding this primary. Gurudev said, no, this is secondary. Nam Sankirtan. What is primary? Gurudev revealed this from Chaitanya Chaitamrita. Radha Pranay Mahima ki Drisha Vaniva. To understand the glories of Radharani's love. To understand the glories of his own names. To understand what Radharani goes through when she chants the name of Krishna. 3 desires remain unfulfilled in Krishna Leela, made Krishna so restless. He came as Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Antar Krishna Bhahir Gaura. Gurudev revealed this. The comparative studies. Who is superior? Haridas Thakur is superior or Rup Goswami is superior? Never ever thought of this. Never ever heard of this. And it's offense to even compare. Yes, we can't. And while doing comparative study, that doesn't mean minimizing someone's glories, but to highlight a speciality of Acharya. Okay, if we say comparative study of Srila Gurudev and Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, we are not minimizing someone. We can't. I mean, that's a great offense. But that's a speciality. Srila Haridas Thakur chanting 300,000 names every single day. Gurudev said, how many rounds? Rup Goswami chanting. Not even 1 round. Gurudev said. Not even 1 complete round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra in 1 day. But he is superior. Srila Haridas Thakur, he still have this vow of chanting to completion of 300,000. He is aware of this. Rup Goswami is not even aware of this. He is chanting Hare Krishna and faint. Samadhi. He is in that world and serving Radharani as Rupa Manjari. Who told us this? Who told us to the entire world that Rupa Manjari is present in Rupa Goswami, but Rupa Goswami is not present in Rupa Manjari? What is that? Same personality. What is difference between Rupa Manjari and Rupa Goswami? What is difference? Okay, what is difference between Krishna Leela and Gaura Leela? No, it's same. It's not same. Krishna Leela is present in Gaura Leela. Gaura Leela is not present in Krishna Leela. Rupa Manjari is present in Rupa Goswami, but Rupa Goswami is not present in Rupa Manjari. Rupa Manjari is so busy in serving Radharani there all time. She has no compassion for conditioned souls like us. She has no compassion. She is so busy serving there. But when Rupa Manjari comes as associate of Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami, compassion. Then he's writing books. Bhakti Rasama Sindhu, Ujjwal Nilmani. And songs. Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande Manamanasa Madhukara Marpaya Nijapada Pankaja Maka. Rupa Goswami. Compassion. So all these details which was present in ocean of that books, the Goswami's books, Gurudev took those and distributed freely. You're qualified, you're not qualified, no consideration. In his lectures, he never used to say, qualified ones, please decide. Unqualified ones, okay, right. Less qualified, the right, left. He's speaking to same, all audience. And what he's speaking? Only Braj Bhav, only Braj Bhakti, only Braj Bhakti. This is our only mission. Which is the mission? Which was the mission of Mahaprabhu and Krishna? Which was the mission of Rupa Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami and Bhaktivinoda Thakur and everyone? So I am not speaking. I didn't fabricated my own mission. Yeah. I am just obeying the order. Mahaprabhu told, जारे देखो तारे कहो कृष्ण उपदेश, अमार आज्ञा गुरु होया तारो ही देश. Wherever you go, to whomever you see, give updates, instructions. Srila Gurudev obeying that order of Mahaprabhu. Who is Gurudev? Yadyapi Amar Guru Chaitanya Das. Even though my Gurudev is Chaitanya Das, servant of Mahaprabhu, Tathapi Janyami Tahar Prakash. But I see him as manifestation of Mahaprabhu. In his identity, he is servant of Mahaprabhu. But I see him as manifestation of Mahaprabhu. So being servant of Mahaprabhu, obeying the order of Mahaprabhu, what is doing? Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna, karo Krishna shiksha. Mahaprabhu gave this order. So fulfilling the order of Mahaprabhu is a mission of Srila Gurudev. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale. What was Rupa Goswami's mission? The Manobhisht of Mahaprabhu, the inner heart desire of Mahaprabhu, to establish by his practice, by his books. And Gurudev took that mission as a mission of his life. Shri Rupa Goswami Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale. Gurudev established the mission of Rupa Goswami. What is that? Jai Jai Ujjvala Ras Sarva Rasa Sar Parakiya Bhave Jaha Braje Te Prachar. That Parakiya Bhav, the paramar mood, which is pure, which is transcendental, which is effulgent like sun, very bright, pure, effulgent like sun. That unconditional love of Brajavasis, especially Radharani. And Gurudev trained everyone. Even if Krishna comes to you and wants to give you many boons, what you have to say? Not less than what? Not less than? Not less than? We have learned this. Not less than Radha Dasyam. Understand? We are not qualified, right? At least I am not qualified for this. But I have heard this. Who made me heard this? Gurudev came in our life with this mission. Everyone longing to get the dust from the lotus feet of Radharani. Narad performing tapasya in Govardhan at Narad Kund for this purpose. Uddhav at Uddhav Kund for this purpose. Shrutis from Bhagavatam also want this. Brahmaji, like he became a mountain and hold Barsana on his head for this purpose. And even Krishna. Smargala Khandanam Mama Shirisi Mandanam Dehi Pad Pallav Udaram. Krishna wants to smear his head on the dust of the lotus feet of Radharani, saying, I cannot repay you, I cannot repay you. Na pareham nirvadyu samijam. I cannot repay your love. And Gurudev wanted to us also to come in this Guru Parampara of Naraji, Uddhavji, Brahmaji, Shrutis. Come in this Parampara, not any other Parampara. And Gurudev used to say, even though our Parampara is Krishna, Brahma, Narad, and then Vyas and Madhvacharya, Gurudev said, my parampara is different. My parampara is Radha Rani, Lalita Sakhi, Rupa Manjari, Kamala Manjari, and then Vinod Manjari, Nayan Mani Manjari, Vinod Manjari. This is my parampara. That's absorption in that Radha Dasyam, and want all of us to come in this Guru Parampara. All Guru Parampara, everyone longing for that Radha Dasyam. So all of you should go and follow that Guru Parampara. Kyo? Why? Mahajano je gata sapantaha. Following the footsteps of Mahajans. So if we count Mahajans, Swambhu, Narad, Shambhu, Kumar, Kapilo, Manu. So Brahmaji, Uddhav, Narad, Shrutis, everyone, even Krishna himself wants this. Why not all of you? Gurudev used to say. No other mission, just one mission, Radha Dasyam. But more facility, more you have to pay. Less facility, less paying. Get room in 5-star, you have to pay more. In 3-star, less. 1-star, less. Airbnb, more less. More or less. So mission is so high, Radha Dasyam. And can you get this without practicing? Without following principles? Forget about it. Not possible. Then one have to get admission in the school of Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj, lamenting, crying and weeping. Kothai go prema mai radhe radhe. 7:30. Gaur Premanande. Srila Gurudev ki. My mission was not to take so much time, but Gurudev mission made me speak that much. Anyway, so all glories to the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev. All glories to our Acharyas, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who all came with the same mission, but with different style. Yeah. When this mission will become our mission, that's the question. May that become our mission of life, and may we can attain that desired, what Gurudev wanted to have, may we can get this under shade of his lotus feet. By saying this, I end up my katha here. Srila Gurudev ki jai. His preaching tour ki jai. His mission ki jai. His sevakas ki jai. His disciples ki jai. Gaur Premanande. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Tomorrow's program is held in the California Gadi Shanghams.
Please announce for tomorrow.
Starts at 3 o'clock.
Please announce. Everyone knows actually. Tomorrow program 3 p.m. right? 3 p.m. Tomorrow program 3 p.m.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you for your attention. Just one more minute. The program for Maharaj tomorrow will be held at 3 p.m. It is a daytime program. It is held at Shankar Prabhu's Mandalay farm, of which I happen to be manager, thankfully. So if anyone needs directions, assistance getting to California to the farm, please come and see me after Prashadam. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
We leave tomorrow.
What are you playing? We'll be missing your association. Your darshan.
Hope to see you.
Yes.
So, anyway, I hope Natalie is going to see if she can come.
Oh, where is she? I can't see her.
She's gone tomorrow.
She's gone, California.
And she'll be in touch with you. I'm giving her all the information.
Rama
जय श्री श्री गुरु धारी श्री श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी गुरु की जय। जय मिथिला विष्णु विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र श्री श्रीमद भक्ति प्रमोद हरि गोस्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय। मिथिला विष्णु विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय। जय मिथिला विष्णु विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। मिथिला विष्णु विष्णुपाद भक्ति वेदांत त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय मिथिला विष्णु विष्णुपाद श्री श्रीमद भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय मिथिला विष्णु विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र भक्ति शिला स्वामी महाराज की जय। मिथिला विष्णु विष्णुपाद भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। सकाश मिथिला विष्णु भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। माँ भागवत वर्ष गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। सच्चिदानंद शिला भक्तिनाथ ठाकुर की जय। वैष्णव सार्वभौम जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ षट गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। प्रेम से को श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपी गोवर्धन राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन जी की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। हरि मंगल हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। न्यू शिवा संगम की जय। श्री गुरुदेव वेस्टर्न टूर की जय। गुरुदेव मिशन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदी
Shower.